everybody, let's go. I'm hoping that you're ready for another episode. You know we play that music in the UB studio. And now it's time to welcome everybody to the Parker Radio Show. Everybody, let's go. I'm hoping that you're ready for another episode. You know we play that music in the UB studio. And now it's time to welcome everybody to the Parker Radio Show.
Out there, everybody, we're here for another Parker Radio Show, live here at Unique Beatz Studio, and I've got Connor Noble from Rejected Iris here live, right here in the studio. Take it away, Connor.
All right, I'm gonna start with a title track from my album. This one's called My Name's Machine.
I'm not getting anything from your guitar. There we go.
Okay, there we go.
Popping those pills and singing to something I'm not on board. A hijack victim, I have no choice. Can we hold our breath like we once did, unsure where from here? Foggy sights and blinding lights, the road ahead appears unclear. Well, let's just slither away, making mistakes are poor regrets. I'm done messing with fakes. Machine inside me. Metronome actions, splitting the fractions. Calculate your every move so they don't suspect you. Grab your keys, grab your knees. I'm chasing, so running out of patience. Hold on tight, cause we're in for the fight of our. Can we hold our breath like we once did? Unsure where from here. Foggy sights and blinding lights, the road ahead appears unclear. Well, let's just slither away. We're making mistakes, our poor regrets. I'm done messing with fakes, done messing with fakes. If you know me, say my name, or just let me be. It's the machine inside me.
Wow, Connor Noble, Rejected Iris. So let's start off, Connor. Tell us a little bit about yourself and how you got started in music.
So I got started in music when I was 12 years old, and my cousin played guitar, and he and a friend we grew up with started to play music together, and they wanted me to join in. So I started with piano, didn't really like it that much. So then I left that, and I started playing bass, which got me into rock. And so not too long after, I really got into Green Day, like the first rock band I really liked. And then from there, I just kind of went off. And then after that band, it was called 78 Revolutions. We had a couple originals, but that kind of died out after a while. And I just pretty much by myself, different side gigs every once in a while. And then I got in a band called Pushful Panic around 2019 into 2020, which was a horrible year to get into a rock band. Yes, then we had enough songs for an album, but that just kind of fell off and we broke up. But I've been taking these songs and started recording them myself, and then so then I've been putting them into albums slowly, and that's when Rejected Iris got formed, putting it together right now and recording music right now. So that's kind of my history of music.
Very nice. What were some of your first memories as a singer, and was there a particular artist that you idolized at a young age?
Okay, so as a singer, I'd say the first gig I actually played in front of people would be a big one, because that was getting over a fear of, just like getting in front of people. Because, stepping out and playing songs in front of people is kind of a nerve-wracking thing, because you're either going to be really good or you're going to be really bad. And be it that, and then I think one of the first few, and then another big one for me was a gig Pushful Panic and me had at a bar, kind of a bar was called Alley's in Fishers. We were still a Green Day cover band at that point, and I think it was the first time I had an audience sing back to me. So we played the song American Idiot, and during the bridge part, before he says the final line in there, I stopped because we always hesitate on that part. And before I could even say it, the audience screamed back, it's calling out to Idiot America. And I think that's a moment I'm always going to remember, because I've never had that feeling before. And it was like, holy crap. And growing up, I think I liked Green Day quite a bit, actually, because I love their music. And even now I still do. And Billy Joe Armstrong's just kind of I don't know, he kind of does it all. And I kind of like that.
Very, very nice. Well, you got another song for us, correct?
Oh, yeah.
All right, go ahead.
Okay, so this song's called King James Nightmare. But anymore I feel like I've been deceived. Why do you seem like an actor in priest clothing? Tell me I'm a sinner for not showing up. Make me feel like I'm not worthy, like I'm not gonna see my maker's face when I eventually I didn't come here to testify. I just wanna see a purpose die. Give me Your sermons, they always haunt me, threatening to open the pits of hell on me. I count the crooked 5, 6, 7, 8 before she fall for your bait. Inebriate, fornicate, don't tolerate a renegade, a renegade. I didn't come here to testify, I just wanna see a purpose die. Give me a pretty lie, pin me to the wall till I'm crucified. And now I'm gonna see that I'm not gonna believe that you're the martyr now. Repent, repent to the holy and mighty. Prepare your soul, hear the church bells ringing, it's too late. You're going to hell, collection plate, we will not tolerate. Hand over your money if you wanna see God.
Woo! Very, very, very nice.
Thanks.
Since the beginning of your music career, what kind of training have you been through to get to where you are now?
I've taken some guitar lessons here and there, but pretty much, and I pretty much just picked that up as I went along. I never really stuck with lessons too much. It's pretty much, it's always just kind of been, I listened and then just kind of learned. I had I had a few drum lessons here at our local music store, back when it was actually downtown. And yeah, besides for that, I pretty much just kind of picked it up myself and just watched other bands, like, to kind of get pointers on stuff. I did take a schooling at one point about audio engineering, like how to set up gigs, since I was always seemed to be the one that set that up. But yeah, so I think that's about the sum total of my training in that.
Very nice. Well, let's talk a little bit about performing. How would you describe your on-stage personality?
Definitely a lot more confident than I am in person. Very confident. I like to lead the crowd. Like, I think this is definitely something I got from Freddie Mercury, Billy Joe, pretty much any band like that, is doing the whole Bugs Bunny routine, having them yell back like the "Ew," like that, and doing like the old Bugs Bunny opera thing. I love doing that, man. Definitely, I like to have the show be interactive. That's definitely what I like the most about that. I definitely have gone for a more punk look, but I think with Rejected Iris, it's definitely more of a horror look, I guess. I guess you could say more Slipknot-y. Because we have like this whole like mask thing we're working on, trying to get it down. But yeah.
Now, would you rather perform in front of a big crowd or a more smaller, intimate setting?
It really depends. Like, if I'm playing acoustically, I love smaller crowds because you can really like feel it. But if I'm playing with a full band, the bigger the better. Like, I encourage the bigger the audience.
I totally agree. You know, you got more people engaged when you're a bigger crowd, more instruments playing. Now, if you're playing more of an acoustic show like a coffee shop or something like that, it's, you know, a different vibe.
Oh yeah, completely, yeah.
Now, if you could play anywhere with anyone, where would you perform and who would you want to perform with the most?
So I think, so when you say perform with, do you mean like opening or alongside?
Either or.
Either or? Alright, I would love to play, I think my two biggest ones either be the Ruoff Music Center in Noblesville or the Egyptian Room in downtown Indy. Those are my two favorite venues, and I would love to open for Stone Sour. Trying to think of another good one. Stone Sour. Fall Out Boy would be an awesome one. Green Day, definitely. But yeah.
Awesome. So besides music, what are some of your favorite pastime activities? Maybe some hobbies or interests that you enjoy doing?
Disc golfing is a nice one.
I believe we were just talking
We
about
were
that
just
before
talking
we
about
went
that.
live.
Yeah, that's actually one I actually missed. I've been trying to get back into it. I've always been a fan of films, either making them or watching them. I will still, to this day, I will grab a bucket of popcorn, a huge bucket of popcorn, sit down in my projector room and just watch for hours.
You know, before we got started here in this interview, you were telling me a little bit about your production. Tell us a little bit about that and what you got going on.
Well, right now, so I have Falling Star Pictures, and then other aliases of it is Scatterbrain Studios. That's where I release my music through. And Falling Star Cinemas, which Cinemas is what we publish our films through. So Falling Star Pictures right now, we have a few projects in the works. I'm working on a feature film right now. It's a modernization of Night of the Living Dead by George Romero that we're filming here in Wabash County. We've done a little bit in Delphi and Indianapolis. And then I also have 5 other directors I'm working with. We're doing like an anthology film, kind of like Creep Show, Tales from the Dark Side, Twilight Zone, where you're gonna have a wraparound story and then 4 different short films inside of that film. And then I'm hoping on releasing those as Halloween and doing a showing at the drive-in. I would love to do that.
Very, very nice. Well, I believe Connor has one more song for us here. Again, thank you all tuning in to the Parker Radio Show here live at Unique Beatz Radio.
All right, this song's called Infected Part 2. This life is so unfair. How can you act like you don't care for your heart? You never share. Do you even care? Do you even care? Now that you're gone forever and I wanna surrender, I would drop a line to keep you inside. I'm feeling sicker, I'm taking the bait, pulling the trigger. I'm infected with your hate. I have this crushing fear. I always get when you're not here. Show me some mercy, or just curse me. You're a witch at night. I get drunk and wanna fight. This life ain't easy, but I can be nothing inside. I'm paralyzed. Paralyzed. Now that you're gone forever and I wanna surrender, I would drop a line to keep you inside. I'm feeling sicker, I'm taking the bait, pulling the trigger. I'm infected with your hate.
Connor Noble, Rejected Irish, here live at Unique Beatz Studio. So, fan interaction is an important part of being an artist there, Connor. Most rewarding. Any stories you have about fans that stood out to you? Maybe some first autograph stories, maybe the first time a fan noticed you in public?
I don't think I've gotten big enough for any of that yet, but definitely, I'd say my biggest fan and supporter would have to be my girlfriend. I haven't really had someone that supports me like she does. So I think that's the biggest thing for me is, and she definitely gets me. She definitely hypes people up about the music and the films and everything. So I think she's the best fan I could ever ask for, honestly.
Very, very nice. It's always nice having a girlfriend that's very supportive. Alongside family, has your family always encouraged you to pursue a career in music industry?
Yeah, I mean, for the most, yeah, my family's always they're the ones who got me started, bought me my equipment and everything. Still do sometimes, and but yeah, I think the only thing is a lot of times like transitioning it, especially to like a harder genre like I've been doing recently. I think some don't really like it all that much because they're like more softer music, but they're definitely still very supportive.
Very, very nice. So tell us, how do you like to interact with your fans and what you have coming up in the future that fans will all enjoy?
I love connecting with them on social media, commenting back with them, listening to their suggestions on how we can improve on songs they would like us to hear us do. But if to get our fans excited, we're hoping on doing, since our album came out during COVID, we weren't really able to do anything. We're hoping on doing a kind of a release show where we play the whole album all the way through with some covers, and we'll probably do that in front of an audience, but then also live stream it at the same time.
Very, very nice. Well, again, Connor Noble with Rejected Irish. Connor, tell us where we can find you on all social media platforms, or if we would like to listen to your music.
So if on social media, you can find us on Facebook, Instagram, I'm pretty sure. And I think we're on Twitter, all of it, and YouTube, all under Rejected Iris. You can't miss it. It's the eye with the sand clock thing. I can't remember what that's, hourglass on it. You can't miss us. And then music-wise, you can find us on Spotify, iTunes, Apple Music, Amazon Music, and Bandcamp.
All right. Well, thank you again, Connor, for taking time out of your day to interview with us here at Unique Beatz Radio. You're a great new addition to our lineup of artists, and we're honored to air your music here right on Unique Beatz Radio. Again, you can find Connor at Rejected Iris on Facebook. Again, thank you for your time, and look forward to doing some work with you.